Welcome to this channel, Freya's Crow. My name is Mo. Those of you who are new to this channel, welcome. And welcome back to my returning subscribers. For my other channel, I'm grateful for each and every one of you guys and all the love and support that you've been giving me on my YouTube journey. All right. So when you come into this live stream, give me a Fonzie either by double tapping your screen or just simply hitting a thumbs up. Leave me a comment in the comment section below and let me know how this general reading is resonating with you. And if you are not subscribed to this channel, please subscribe and hit that little notification bell so that you don't miss when I post videos or when I go live. All right. All of that helps out the channel, and I am greatly, greatly appreciative of all of your help. I got something stuck in my hair. I don't know what it is. All right. So thank you for all of your love and support. I am eternally grateful. So today is May 22nd, 2026. Okay. So, of course, the month of May, it talks about changes that we're making, changes that are necessary. Some are hard changes, some are easy changes. It depends on your situation. We got the master number 22 for a day. So, what are we doing? Mastering, staying in balance, right? With the 22 energy that talks about mastering positive choices in our life, staying protected. And then you have the energetic year of one, realizing that we already have everything we need within us, right? To make the right choices that are our best in alignment for what we need and what we want or what we desire, our hopes, our wish, goals. So 522 adds up to a 9 with the energetic year of one, which adds up to a 10, which and it boils down to a number 1. So it's all about having a healthy self-esteem, healthy self-respect, knowing who you are, right? How you treat yourself is how others treat you. Um, I just did those videos talking about your North Node, your spiritual journey. I recommend that you figure out what sign your North Node is and go watch that video. I feel like there's going to be information in it. All right. So today is a Freya Day, Friday, TGIF. We always do the goddess on Friday. So that's what we're going to do. I have my goddess oracle out. So water signs, what goddess wants to come through for Freya Day? What divine feminine wants to come through for Freya Day for the element of please and thank you for today, May 22nd. For the element of water, please and thank you for the element of water. Okay. Well, we got 4 of them. We are going to take a quick look. We have Our Lady of Guadalupe, the Empress of Protection. I am safe and divinely protected. I am held in love at all times. Joan of Arc, the warrior of light. I still like faith in my life. The angels armor me without conviction. So whoever I'm talking to, water signs, you are heavily protected this time. You are heavily protected. You are trusting in the faith of the highest up. Divine Mother, unconditional love exists within me. The presence of love is the absence of judgment. So somebody could have a particular mother figure who is watching over them, protecting them. And I don't know how to pronounce this one, the mystic of peace. I am at peace. When my mind is clear, the way is clear. So you're being asked to stay at peace. You definitely are heavily protected by your mom, a mother figure on the other side, whether it's your mom, your grandmom, your great grandmom, an ancestor perhaps you never even met, but it's definitely a strong feminine energy coming through here. They're telling you to stay at peace and keep the faith, right? Keep the faith that you are safe, you are divinely protected, and you are held in the highest divine of love. Because the having that highest divine of love is the absence of judgment of another, judgment of yourself. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and put those cards back in. There was 4 of them. That's just way too many. I only want 1. Can I have 1 card for the water signs, please and thank you? Oh, look, on the bottom of the deck, we have Freya, the goddess of discernment. I spend my time wisely. I only say yes when it's a holy hell yes. So, Teresa of Avila, Our Lady of the Interior Life. I trust the answers I find within me. I know that the presence of love is real. So be at peace, see dove, be at peace. Protect your crown chakra. All right, so Teresa of Avila is number 35, which a 3 and a 5 adds up to an 8, but a 3 talks about standing in that zone of authenticity, right? The number 5 energy talks about the changes that we can make in our life, the changes that come. Some are good, some are bad. So you're definitely being asked to be discernment and use your discernment with your choices, all right? I just seen 111. So definitely where you put your focus and your thoughts is what you're manifesting. I trust the answers I find within me. I know that the presence of love is real. With passion and conviction, Teresa of Avila connects us to the love and truth available to us whenever we turn inward. Saint Teresa was born in Avila, Spain in 1515. So 1515 could be significant. As an adolescent, she experienced many illnesses and was confined to a bed, which allowed her to begin to explore her own thoughts. She read every book she could find on a spiritual exploration and contemplative prayer. By the time she was a young adult, she knew she wanted to take her life to the interior world. She entered a Carmelite convent in Avila in 1535. She increased the emphasis on contemplative prayer and eventually formed the Carmelite order, which was later joined by St. John of the Cross. Over the course of her life, St. Teresa founded 17 convents throughout Spain. At the age of 40, so 44 is significant, 1515 is significant, which 22 adds up to a 4, so 444. She began to have seek She began to have a series of visions that convinced her that Jesus Christ appeared to her in bodily form and remained invisible to the eye. The visions lasted for 2 years and would inform her books, especially a spiritual masterpiece, The Interior Castle, which charts the ascent of the soul as an inner journey through the 7 mansions or 7 states of being. So, the Christ consciousness that exists within us. Ultimately, Teresa wrote in the hope of assisting her sisters in the convent to also reach the innermost castle where God dwells in our soul. She reminded them that we ourselves are the castle and that the door of entry into this castle is prayer and meditation. So the first 4 cards that come out was talking about prayer. It was talking about feeling safe, feeling loved, feeling protected. So somebody is praying. Somebody is using the power of prayer for protection here, which is really, really good. Her own personal spiritual experience is at the root of her instruction. The closer she gets to the 7th mansion where the soul ascends, which requires going further inward, the stronger the light is. She describes the way to discern the voice and the presence of the divine within us and the certainty of God that arrives that cannot be explained or doubted. This inner journey was so significant to St. Teresa because she believed that God didn't care about the magnitude of anything we do, but rather the amount of love that we do it with. Pope Paul VI named St. Teresa a doctor of the church in 1970. Her spiritual writings are considered integral to the Spanish Renaissance and the history of Christian mysticism. So she is coming forward today. St. Teresa is a call for the importance of the interior life. She knew intimately about the spiritual wealth we all possess and have access to if we're willing to go inward. She not only emphasized the need to meditate and to pray in order to reach that innermost castle where the soul awaits for us, but she also instructed the sisters of her covenant on how to discern the presence of the soul or of a saint or of a holy person that has given us wisdom within us. She had a bookmark that supposedly read, "If you have God, you will want for nothing. God alone suffices." This synthesis this synthesizes the wisdom of her experience. Nothing less than divine love will satiate a seeker, especially once you have met with it from within. She urges us to meditate, to pray, and to go inward and meet the presence of the soul. Then she asks for us to believe that it is real and that the answers we find are real. She asks us to move that inner truth out into the world with confidence and conviction. So, what does love feel like in my body? You need to ask yourself that question. What does love feel like in my body? The intention, trust the answers I find within me. I know that the presence of love is real. All right. So, Freya Day, master number 22, you are mastering that the presence of love as within, so without is real. And that's what Freya is coming through to tell you, right? So, Freya, today is Freya Day, right? It is Friday. It's why my channel is called Freya's Crown. All right. Number 198. So 198. 1 and a 9 is a 10 plus an 8, which would add up to a 9. So 9 is significant. 8 and 9. 8 plus 9 is 17 and 8 energy. So today connected. So that's why they're telling you to stay in that state of balance. Trust that you're protected. Trust that your prayers have been heard. Stay in that state of balance with your choices. Trust what you feel inside of yourself with your choices, right? And only say yes if it feels right to say yes. Yeah, the Empress of Protection. I am safe and divinely protected. I am held in love at all times. And this was one of the 4 cards that flew out of the deck. So here it is coming through once again. Okay. So Freya wants to come through and bring a message directly to the collective. Discernment is derived from the Greek word diakrisis. I don't know how to pronounce that. It refers to a spiritual power that allows you to distinguish between the spirits that will cause harm and the spirits that will assist you. It lets us discern when a phone call or an email or a visit from a friend is going to add to our day or if it's going to derail it. Discernment is the difference between feeling led by the day, pulled this way and that, and claiming it. Our time in this lifetime, at least, is limited. Every second is significant. Freya reminds us that searing perception we all have, perhaps don't use frequently enough. She wants us to be discerning with how we choose to spend our time and with whom we choose to love. She wants us to never ever say yes to anything or anyone from a place of fear or obligation. You are a demigoddess, a Valkyrie, a priestess of your own fate. You get to choose the life you want to live, and this happens by being fierce and warrior like about what you want to, about what you say yes to. Use your discernment so that you are saying yes to what will actually nourish and renew you, inspire or expand you. It's not your business to worry about those you might disappoint. You were not made to meet everyone's expectations of you. You were made to express the truth of who you are and to use the brief time you have here to live out your potential. Nothing is obligatory except breathing. Your only true obligation is to the voice of your own soul. Freya wants you to realize that gleaming gold that you are and act accordingly. She wants you to unapologetically choose the life you actually want to be living right now. She wants you to make your yes holy again by only using it when it's the truth. What does a hell yes, the holy yes, feel like in my body? With your intention, I spend my time wisely and only say yes when it's a holy hell yes. So definitely about choices. Be aware of your choices. With that master number 22, and only say yes if it vibrates with love in your body. Okay. You got everything you need already, right? You've already got everything you need within you to make this change, to vibrate on a different level. So be discerning, trust the answers, trust your body. If it says no, if it doesn't feel right, trust it. If it feels yes, feels good, trust it. So this I feel could be a test for somebody. All right. So let's see what's hidden. What is hidden today, 522? What is hidden? What is hidden? Please and thank you, gods and goddesses, beautiful divine feminines here. What is hidden? What are you protecting the collective from? What is hidden that you are protecting the collective from? The water signs. What is hidden that you are protecting the water signs from? Okay, the spiral dancer, Sartorius, root, and perception. Look, a number 5. All right. So synchronicity, divine intelligence, cause and effect, a number 4, and the diamond dreamer, material wealth, true prosperity, a number 6. They're both in the upright position, so they're coming in as allies for you. So we are going to read the web weaver first. So what is hidden that these beautiful goddesses are protecting us from is the web weaver rejoices that your creations are far reaching and have positive effects on many. Every action, every thought, every word, every deed is woven into the web of creation. When the web weaver appears as your ally, she grants you the way to others of like mind intention and lets you know that you're not alone in your endeavors. You are not alone. You are protected. You are protected. When the web weaver appears as your ally, she grants way to the others. Right? I already read that. Sorry. Just when you need to make a connection, like magic synchronicity occurs. Music reverberates through the web and plays in harmony with your own. This is a sign to trust in the connectivity between all things, right? Because I feel like whoever I'm talking to, you're stepping into the unknown. You may not understand something. You may not see something coming, something on a material level, right? You may see the signs, like I seen 111, 88, 999. You may see the sign, but that's them showing you, right? You're not going to see whatever this is that's coming. Magic is afoot for you. If your query is a relationship, the web weaver gives you assurance that meaningful coincidence comes through to give you reason to hope. Potential grows into reality with care and patience. Remember that the web reaches far and wide, so we could be talking about the World Wide Web. Maybe you're getting a surprise, you know, from somebody who maybe you're going to get a message from somebody on one of your social medias, or if you have a channel like I do, or you do something on the World Wide Web, there could be something positive coming towards you. Potential grows into reality with care and patience. Remember that the web reaches far and wide, and you're only capable of perceiving it's a part of it. Trust and pay attention to the patterns you see play out in your life. All things will be revealed through the web. So something is getting revealed to you. Maybe you need, like I said, to go watch them videos that I just did concerning your North Node. You may have watched your star sign, but you may not have understood the message. So you may need to go watch the sign that is in your North Node. All right. I said that when I first jumped on here. All right. So trust the answers that are within you. Trust it. And remember to be patient because there's a lot of synchronicities happening outside of yourself. It's going to be revealed to you. Maybe, like I said, on the internet, World Wide Web, through social media of some sort. So, all right. The number 6, the Diamond Dreamer. Freya is saying, use your discernment. I spend my time wisely. Only say yes when it's a holy hell yes. Material wealth, true prosperity. When the Diamond Dreamer arrives, he represents successful manifestation of the unseen in the material. What did I say? Something coming that you do not see coming. A 4 and a 6 adds up to a 10. That's today's energy. 522 plus 1 adds up to a 10. Be sure you truly want what you think you desire. That's why Freya is telling you only say yes if it's a holy hell yes. If it vibrates in your body as a yes. Say yes to it only if it feels right. For this ally will commit to getting it for you. All manner of conditions will flow around you. Messages from spirit will serve to guide you towards achieving your heart's desire. So you're definitely being divinely guided and you're being divinely protected as well. So don't forget that. If you want a house, you'll be led to it. If your priority is a new job with the right continuous steps, you will achieve it. If you desire a more harmonious relationship, the measures needed to create will be obvious. A project finally pays off. Material gain and positive financial shifts may also be on the way. You will indeed see the tangible results of your ambition. The Diamond Dreamer also serves to guide you to the appropriate choices so the unseen is awakened to move mountains on your behalf. 22, appropriate choices, right? Positive communication is possible in all of your relationships. So, like I said, you could be getting some sort of a message through social media, offer an opportunity. So, only say yes if your body resonates with the positive yes answer. If your body doesn't feel right, then the answer is no. But this is beautiful. 22 is a 4, right? The 5 and a 1 adds up to a 6. So, what are the crows warning the water signs about today? So, this is definitely beautiful. If I look on this card, there's a piece of amethyst. Piece of amethyst. So, the amethyst will help detoxify any emotions that are within you. It'll help to transmute it into light. So you may want to keep a piece of amethyst sort of detoxify any negative emotions, so that you can understand the vibration, whether you should say yes to this offer or you should say no. All right. So what are the crows warning the water signs about today? This is beautiful. You are not in isolation. Even though somebody may be feeling, look, curiosity, somebody's very curious about you. Why? Because you laid something to rest. Now they want back in and be nosy. All right. So, what I feel the crows are warning you about is that this is a cold person. This is a cold person who is just very curious as to what you are doing. Why? Because you have prayed for your protection and you are highly protected. You are surrounded by protected. You are safe. So listen, the crows are warning you, telling you you're safe. You are not in isolation. You are not alienated. You are not left out in the cold. You have not been forgotten, right? That you're literally safe. You are loved. And that whatever your wishes and hopes are, they're about to manifest. I also see the diamond is good for the crown chakra. I see a masculine and feminine here. So make sure you stay in a balance with your masculine and feminine energy coming into union within yourself. You could be manifesting somebody who is of union in themselves, but you do see there's a male and a female that talks about union. All right. So there very well could be somebody, I don't know, I had the book there, right? Somebody could be getting exposed. This book was right between it. Somebody could be getting exposed here. Well, look, under the influence. Somebody is under the influence of something. So you're definitely not left out in the cold. Somebody wanted you to be left out in the cold. That's the way they wanted you to feel, right? That's what they wanted you to feel. They wanted you to be in this energy of resisting to change. They wanted you to be in that. So even when surrounded by a group, we all have experienced a feeling of being alone at one time or another. You may have offered an unpopular opinion or found yourself within a group that didn't connect. Use this time to go inward. Examine what ideas or insights come to mind. Isolation may also indicate a need to remove yourself from a situation to quiet your mind and contemplate your next move. So, yeah, you had yourself in a situation here where even though you may be in a group of people, you were always left last. You were always, abandoned or alienated, or I'm getting this sense of like had work subtle words thrown at you, but in a cruel manner, making you feel outcasted, making you feel unwelcome, right? And I feel like that's what's happening here. But Spirit telling you rejection was for your protection. That's why they were protecting you. Now you got somebody who wants to come back in and be curious, come to your door, right? Possibly to cause grief or maybe to finish something they started. This is somebody from the past. Look, you are protected. Definitely somebody from your past. Somebody could be reminiscing heavily. Alrighty, so let's clarify a little some of these cards here. So let's clarify the web weaver. Web weaver. Clarify the web weaver, please, and thank you, angels. And Knight of Michael. So, time to move quickly. Choose logic over emotion. So, there's definitely something coming in very suddenly. Something's moving very quickly here. A sudden change is happening, whether it's a move, whether it is coming in off the World Wide Web, maybe coming in on one of your direct messages over social media. But something is moving very, very quickly. So, they want you to choose logic over your emotions, right? So that's why they're saying to grab, that's why I'm seeing the amethyst. This will help to clear out and transmute any toxicity when it comes to emotions so that you can be more logical and know if this is a yes or a holy hell yes to accept this offer, right? Give me another card with the Knight of Michael and the Web Weaver. The Gabriel, you're attracting this. You are attracting this to you. You are attracting this to you. Um, and they're telling you to move quickly, to go out what you want, right? So somebody is coming, this is coming at you really quickly. This is something you've attracted into your life. This is something that you've been praying for. So again, pay attention to the signs and synchronicities. Because this could literally be somebody you love as well, who's coming towards you quickly. But the Queen of Gabriel is somebody who's very charming, somebody who's very brilliant, a very positive vibration, somebody who attracts things to them. They don't chase, they attract. They have the ability to attract people to them, attract situations to them. And they're telling you, you have this, water signs, you have this vibration right now. You have this vibration right now. But you could have somebody who is a bit cold hearted, who is upset because of this. All right, the dreamer, this is what's hidden, right? This is coming by surprise. Diamond dreamer, please and thank you. What's hidden? Diamond dreamer. Let's get a little bit more information. Up, Five of Gabriel. So what did I say? So the Five of Gabriel talks about being in that power struggle, right? That power struggle. Should I say yes? Should I say no? It also talks about fights. It talks about two people who are battling out for being the king of the jungle, right? It talks about, you know, there's somebody bringing in a challenge here. Somebody coming in with a hidden challenge. Like their true intentions is to fight with you. Right? That's their true intentions. Have a verbal altercation, maybe even more than that. Why? Because of your beauty, because of your attraction. See, there's like look how she's putting together. There's missing pieces in that puzzle. This person's come with a hidden agenda. They also could be coming into your dreams. So you really need to use your discernment with this person. Clarify the Diamond Dreamer as to what's hidden, and the Five of Gabriel hidden. Please and thank you. What's hidden? We have Leo and we have the King of Ariel. The King of Ariel is somebody who made a very bad investment. Somebody who made a bad investment. And the Strength card talks about Leo. Strength, grace, kindness, confidence, and forgiveness. So this could be a Leo individual who made some sort of a bad investment to challenge you. This also could be talking about somebody just in that fiery energy, somebody who's unstable, somebody who's a control freak, somebody who is trying to put a stronghold, right? Who's the king of the jungle here? Who's the king of the jungle? They're in this power struggle to be the leader, to be the king of the jungle. Somebody made a very bad investment here to try to control a narrative. Somebody who's bringing in drama. And it's like they're willing to do anything to accomplish this drama. 511 is significant. Let's look that up. "511 angel number, please, for water." 511 angel number is a powerful message of positive change. Yeah, there's something coming. New beginnings and personal independence. It encourages you to embrace transitions, trust your intuition, right? Use your discernment, trust your intuition, and only say yes if it's a holy hell yes. And personal independence. It encourages you to embrace transition, trust your intuition, and take a bold, positive action towards manifesting your dreams. Mhm. Your guardian angels are telling you that a fresh start is imminent. 5 represents personal freedom, adventure, adaptability, and major life changes. It symbolizes new beginnings, independence, and the creation of your own reality. Master number 11 connects to spiritual awakening, intuition, and enlightenment. It acts as a bridge to your higher purpose. So, big changes are on the horizon. Your angels are asking you to let go of outdated habits, situations that no longer serve you, right? Like being in this power struggle with other people, right? People who don't have your best interests at heart. So you're being asked to take your power back from these unstable individuals who do not appreciate you, who do not value you, who you do not work well with. Because these people are in competition because of how you look, because of your vibration. This person's coming in really quick. This is your call to take the reins of your life, act on ideas, and trust that you have the internal strength to succeed. Your thoughts and energies are aligned with the universe. Stay optimistic and focus on what you truly want to draw in your life. You are being pushed to seek your truth and align daily actions with your soul's mission. Um, Whenever you spot 511, use it as a prompt to pause and reset your mindset. Stay adaptable, release any fears about the unknown, and confidently pursue the opportunities opening up to you. Because there's an opportunity coming in really quickly, and they want you to open up to it. All right. All right. So, why the crows warning about isolation? Why the crows warning about isolation? 9 of Cups. They wanted you to feel, for one, they wanted you to feel isolated, right? They wanted all these cups within you to be empty. They wanted you to feel drained. They wanted you to feel as though you were powerless. They wanted you. They wanted to be above you while you were below them, like master dog energy. They thought that they could manipulate your free will, right? They thought they would play on your low self-esteem, keep you in this internal struggle, right? They could have paid somebody or got paid to do something here, but something did not work. So they wanted you to continue searching outside of yourself, right? They wanted you to keep searching outside of yourself for resources. Um, Somebody could be messing with your internet. They could have hacked your internet. I know they hacked my phone. All right. Clarified 9 of Cups in reverse with isolation. Yeah, they wanted you to feel empty. They wanted you to feel powerless. They didn't want you to use your discernment. They didn't want your wishes to come true. So what did they do? Into your dreams, right? They come into your dreams and played along mind games with you. Look, King of Raphael come in and maybe mask themselves as somebody you can trust. 6 of Gabriel, trying to win a battle. So the moon is revealing to you. You could be seeing this in your dreams, literally be seeing this in your dreams, this opportunity. So the 9 of Cups in reverse is they didn't want you to trust your heart. They didn't want you to accomplish this. They didn't want you to stand in your power to manifest this. Look, the king and queen. Somebody thinks you're very attractive. Somebody is very attracted to you. This also could talk about your masculine and feminine energies coming in sacred balance within yourself, where you are learning to trust your intuition. You are learning to trust your internal guidance. You are learning to attract and not chase. So you could have literally seen this coming into your dreams, or this could have been a dream walker. They didn't want you to listen to your intuition. They wanted you to feel isolated. They wanted you to feel empty inside. They wanted you to live in this low self-esteem. Because the Knight of Cups in the upright position talks about, I'm happy with who I am, right? I'm happy with who I am. I don't need somebody else's cup to be fulfilled. So they didn't want you to trust this. This person wanted you to feel isolated. They didn't want you to feel love, right? This is somebody who took advantage of your generosity. Look, 11. 11, 11. You could be seeing 11, 11. This is somebody who's unstable. Somebody who makes bad investments. Somebody who lacks success. Somebody who doesn't want to work. Somebody who feels that everything should be handed to them. Yep. But somebody woke up and seen something from a different perspective. The fact that, this person was trying to sacrifice them, the Two of Cups. So you definitely have somebody on the way here, right? Two people that are going to work together on a project. They're going to collaborate. Six of Michael. There is definitely a move in the air. So you're definitely moving on from that Five of Wands or Five Swords energy, where you're no longer allowing the gossip, the finger pointing, the people who try to isolate, alienate you. You're no longer allowing that to happen. You see the light at the end of the tunnel, and it's time to move on from that negative mindset, right? Because you're no longer people pleasing anybody. You don't care what anybody has to say, right? You're no longer there to please other people. You're realizing the other person that's going to make you happy is you. Because why? Because you're tired of offering people love and them throwing it back in your face. You're tired of people coming in, earning your trust, right? Just to turn around and use it against you to make you feel isolated, make you feel unwanted. So you're laying down that burden, and then you're going to have your happily ever after. Your destiny is about to come in. This is death, and this person was trying to block your destiny. This is a destined collaboration. So definitely, I'm in the air. Some of you could be moving house. I'm telling you, a destined collaboration. So be aware of your emotions. And that's why, again, use the amethyst to help transmute that toxicity. Don't allow your past experiences to block you. Call your power back from that situation. What has not killed you has only made you stronger. All right. That's what I feel like this goddesses and today's energy is all about. 11 is a 22 energy. Something is destined to happen. Pay attention to 11, 11, 11, 11, 12, 22. Somebody could be either 56 or 65. So there definitely could have been a Pisces in this who was casting an illusion, dream walking into somebody's life, right? Trying to block or delay this. Trying to block or delay a union, right? Trying to block and delay something that somebody was working really hard on. 28, 10, 10. You could be seeing 10, 10. Trying to block a move. All right, give me a final message for the element of water, please, and thank you. You know, it's really crazy. I think I put it back in my thing. This morning, I was moving things around and I found I have a deck of homemade cards here. I'll pull them out for you, as a matter of fact, because I feel like it's significant to this message. See, it's a whole freaking deck of them. A deck of homemade cards I made myself. All right. And this card was laying on the floor and I'd never seen it. It's probably been there. This is the Chinese zodiac of the rat. When you have a rat in your midst, you know, right? This is somebody who comes in and nibbles for information and then takes that information back to a nest of other rats. This card was laying on the floor. And I was, oh yeah? What does that mean? Now I know. All right. So we have Joan of Arc, speak your truth, stand strong, focus on your purpose, release the fear of persecution, and speak truth. So, yeah, release the fear of being persecuted, right? Get out of that conflicting power struggle within you of should I or shouldn't I, right? Because it's actually blocking it. So, you're definitely being asked to stand in your power, stand strong, have the confidence and the courage to speak what you feel, right? Stay at peace. Okay, Horus. So Horus says, your thoughts are magnetic and powerful. Miraculous changes are occurring. Cosmic gateway. So somebody could have the evil eye on you, but I feel like you have a guardian angel who is protecting you, and Melchizedek. He's telling you, you have learned from the experience. Now more inner study is required to further the progress. Which is exactly right. See? More inner study. The angels are pointing that out. So take the time to breathe and thank your angels for protecting you, right? Because they're there. You could literally be seeing an angel's shadow. And look, inner strength, Bridget. Move back to wholeness. Recognize you have the power. And that's exactly right, water signs. You have the power. You have the power to control and tame that beast within. You have that power. And you had somebody who feels powerless over you, right? Somebody who made a very, very bad investment. Maybe somebody paid somebody or got paid to do something to make you feel less than. Somebody who, again, thought they were better than you. They were so envious of your beauty, your attraction. They were so envious of it. And they got paid or paid somebody to come at you. Let's take a look at the bottom of that. What did I say about amethyst? There it is. Move beyond the current challenges. Focus on your desire. And that's that amethyst I was telling you about to transmute that toxicity, right? Because you're very gifted. very gifted. You're a healer. Your third eye is open. Your heart is open. Your healing energy is open. So trust your vibes. Trust your vibes. This person's trying to mess with your mind. All right. Thank you for watching, guys. Have a great day. Make sure if you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Thank you for your thumbs up. Leave me a comment. Let me know how this resonates with you.